up, you know? Oh, I'm so fucking funny. And then I get up on here and I'm like, where's my tub? You can't be funny without lots of water in a porcelain basin. So cologne names, like, you ever notice like their name like Charlie or Calvin Klein, or what's like a good one now, like Candy or some shit like that?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan? That's bullshit. Those names mean nothing. We need to start naming these things after what we want, like, can I get laid tonight? And so when girls smell that, they're like, he's wearing can I get laid tonight? Fuck. And so then women, after like a month or two of having to put out, would start making their own perfumes and smells like, no, I have a headache. so you're like wearing can I get fucked tonight? You're like, this has been working. And you're, shit, she's wearing no, I have a headache. And so then you break out, well, I'm gonna go sleep with your best friend. You're having sex in the dark, it's like playing Battleship. B5, am I touching anything? Some women just don't like to be touched in certain spots, like Operation. Honestly, you go like right near here and they're like, You can tell that the people of NASCAR have gotten older because they used to have a Hooters car on the track. But now they have the Viagra car on the track. Speeds up for half the race at the head of the pack and putters out. The cars sometimes take on the nature of their sponsors. You can see the Bounty car cleaning up the track. You can see the Old Spice car coming in for lots of pit stops. And I hear that soon they're going to come out with a Microsoft car. You have to restart the race every time the car crashes.
Yeah, as you said, I'm a Christian comedian, so, you know, I'm the comedian your parents want to watch, and you choose not to. So we're going to work with it. I'd like to open up with saying that Barack Obama was right. Change has come. I'm more broke than I used to be. But you know, Disney has probably had some flops in the past. I think one time I heard they were trying to buy the Crocodile Hunter. Now, may he rest in peace, the guy was a great adventurer, lived his life to the fullest every day. But I never wondered if he ever went on vacation. I mean, can you think about it? The guy's in shorts, you know, with a film crew right behind him, and he says, "Come here, I want to show you something. Oi, look over there. That's Mickey Mouse, one of the most manipulative creatures in all the Magic Kingdom. If you get him mad and you work for him, he'll take out your paycheck." Of course, it's only 50 cents, so it's not really that much of a loss. I'm going to do something that no one's ever done before. I'm going to pull on his ears. Oh boy, oh, he's angry! I'm thinking that they're making a lot of these movies. What's going to happen if they run out of ideas and they go for the movies we grew up with? You know, like Forrest Gump. They're probably going to put him somewhere in the newer days. Like, I can just see him sitting on the bench. You know, he's chilling out just... Back whenever I was young, I had to go to Iraq. I told Jenny I'd be out in 3 years. Turns out I was there for 10. But when I got back, something was different. The president changed colors. I didn't know what to do, Jenny. So you know what I did when I heard he got elected? I ran.
He's a Christian comic. I'm a Buddhist comic, so everything he didn't talk about, I will be talking about. I saw a beautiful lady. She looked like a goddess. Beautiful lips, fire in her eyes. She looked very much like the young lady sitting right over here with the orange smoke. My only problem was that she was of a douchebag. And he was spitting in her face, slapping her all around, barking in her face. Every cuss word you could think of, he was calling her. Oh, I had enough. So I bum rushed him, and I gave him the Keith Sutherland headbutt. He's knocked out. I stepped over his body. I looked towards her. She starts crying. She takes her shoe off. She starts beating me with it. She's like, "You bastard! Leave him alone! He's got Tourette's! Leave him alone, you bastard! He's got Tourette's!" So as she was beating me with the shoe, I realized that I have an anger management issue. First restaurant I ate at was a British place in Orlando, and they had spotted dick on the menu. It came with a side of tossed salad. Now, I'm still working on my comfort level as being a comic in front of an audience because I'm not really secure of my English. Because when I first came to America, I had a really thick accent. So I'd be with a group of friends, and they'd go to a restaurant, and they'd order a Coke. I figure, all right, I got this. I can do it. So I'd order a Coke. I'd be like, hello, I'd like to order a cock. A lot of strange looks of things. And you know what happened to me on the way over here? I stopped at a red light. This homeless guy comes up to me and calls me a loser.
Let's hear it for the other comedians one more time. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for me. Hey, you know what? Screw it. Give it up for the guy who created shampoo. Give it up for the guy who created conditioner. And give it up for the guy who put the both of them together. Yeah! Saving me tons of time in the morning. But don't give it up for the guy that put that, you know, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash together. Because that's just fucking weird. Might as well put toothpaste in there too.
That's gonna stay.
That was improv. I like that too. So, how did the Grim Reaper kill his wife?
I don't know.
He fingered her. You know the touch of death? I gotta ask though, why, if the Grim Reaper kills everybody with his finger, just touching them, why the fuck does he carry around that big scythe? You know, the big axe thing? For once, I just want to see him like, just fucking hack off somebody to pieces, just body parts all over the freaking room, scattered. Grandma's head is on the ceiling fan, just spinning around, blood everywhere. Looks like a scene from Saw. And then when the autopsy comes back, they're like, well, she died of natural causes. Dream though. Yeah, that was a crazy dream. I was having sex with some hot chick. Don't laugh again. But yeah. Right when I got done, she bit my head off. Just one big, bit it off, but that's not the crazy thing. The crazy part is I was still alive inside her body. I was looking around, I saw like 10 other heads, and I was like, fuck! I should have wore a condom. What a whore! 10 other heads. You can see like, and it must have been within like the hour because she hadn't even started digesting them yet, you know? Like, it was just all like clear heads. We're having a conversation. Yeah, I know, she is a whore. You know, product placement. I always fall for that. Every time I watch ET and I see him like eating the Reese's Pieces, I'm like, I want those. I don't even like Reese's Pieces that much. It's so bad though that if I saw Mel Gibson sucking a cock, I'd be like, oh my god! I want one of those! Where can I find one? I get the applause for that. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mel Gibson fan, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Alright, I like your sugar tits.
What?
If I was gay, I wouldn't want like a flamer. I want like the Chuck Norris of gay men, you know? I want a man, you know, like somebody that, somebody that's like, we're sitting at the, you know, the couch watching TV and he's like, let's cuddle. I'm like, cuddle? What? No, let's arm wrestle, you know? Maybe afterwards, you know, we get into a real wrestling match and we end up on the ground, you know, I get him in the thunderlock and my boomstick accidentally gets inserted into his happy hole. It feels good. I might stay there for a while. Sorry, Mom, no kids. How gay is my Chuck Norris? My Chuck Norris is so gay, he puts highlights in his beard. But this is what happened, is I was on the treadmill the other day, and somebody left the TV on. But it was on the Food Network. And the whole time, I felt like somebody was dangling food in front of me. Run for it, Matty! I'm trying to get it! Oh, you gotta get it! So I kept turning it up, speeding it up. I'm gonna get that food! I'm gonna get it! That's my impression of falling off of a treadmill. Thank you. It was good.